Hi guys, welcome back. This is 2000 Game again. We're another Silver and Blood content. Before we start the video, if you're enjoying the content in this channel, please do consider subscribing to the channel. We're almost there, 400 more subscribers before we reach that 4,000 goal. Hopefully before the end of the year, we could reach that with your help. That would come into fruition. If you're enjoying the content that I'm covering with regards to the gachas I'm playing, please do so, and thank you in advance for supporting the channel, okay? So, right now, Fleeting Bella has now a teased skill set. Hopefully, the intern has learned their part wherein it doesn't change after this, where their introduction on the skills will now be the final form of us seeing the character with everything else on the game itself when she launches. Okay, I think it's 3 more days before she launch, and the name, as the name says, okay, as the name says, guys, uh, it's fleeting Bella, meaning something is like almost disappearing, and we know for a fact which is disappearing here. Oh my G. The animation looks badass. Shoutouts to the dev team, shoutouts to the illustrators, shoutouts to the drip marketing as well. They really do really well a good justice on putting up these characters, especially, you know, very good in putting up those kinds of characters that we can see in the game as well. So I do really appreciate you guys. Okay, so now you will see her kit. Okay, we'll go to her kit now here. So I'm just gonna zoom that. So Fleeting Bella, she's an SSR character. She's from Kingdom, so she's an enchanter. Okay, previously, what we know, the regular Bella is a tank, really good tank, one of the best tanks in the game, free to play. Okay, because we're gonna be getting her once you've cleared content. Okay, she's very much viable to this day with her stunts, with her puppets moving up, so just to like distract the enemies, keeping her alive and keeping her also like healing her as well, which is really cool. So this one, she also, Fleeting Bella, looks like I'm thinking, contemplating whether or not, because I was reading the skills. Okay, I'm not quite sure if I'll be removing my Starry-Eyed Iona, because like she will be the sustain together with your acapella, because an enhancer capable of providing high damage boost to selected allies. Her ultimate features a unique possession mechanic that grants damage buff to the target while purifying debuffs. Her Tide Wisp Blessing automatically transfers between allies of with lower HP, enhancing the lineup's overall endurance. So survivability wise, she's gonna be really good. And then the skill set, this is what I was talking about. So the basic attack deals damage to the target. We don't know how many percentage, because hopefully this doesn't change. Okay, hopefully this doesn't change whenever we get her, maybe after 3 days. So unfulfilled vows, that's her talent. When not possessing, so if you didn't use your ult, continuously restores HP while possessing, purifies all negative effects from the possessed target at a regular interval. Fleeting Bella is untargetable while casting her ultimate. So that makes her again survive more, because you cannot target her. Because like fleeting, she's disappearing, almost like disappearing, like the mist. Like fleeting mist, as well as for a certain period after possession ends. So special, when the battle begins, applies a blessing to allies one tile away on either side of Bella. So either side. So it means that if you have Iona, usually what's in front of her gains that shield buff from Starry-Eyed Iona. But on the side of Bella, you the ones benefiting are on the sides. Okay, so either side, so left and right side of Bella, you can put her in the middle, and maybe you can put Van Helsing. That's why I'm putting Van Helsing here, because like we will talk about how is she doing here. Okay, so left to right, and then maybe put Van Helsing. She can be maybe at the end part, so that Van Helsing will be having two tiles in front of him without movement. Because again, what will happen here, if you move her, I feel this is just my I'm just like Curie crafting here. If you use Starry-Eyed Iona, they'll be moving away, moving apart to each other, and that will discombobulate the positioning of Bella, using the capability of buffing the, like, blessing the sides. Okay, because if you move them from side to side, depends. I might remove Iona, depends on the situation, but like that's what I feel. Okay, so because again, your attack on Van Helsing, whenever there's like two tiles different, he gains his crit. Problem is, if you move Iona together with Van Helsing, it's gonna be crazy as well. It's gonna be confusing. He's not gonna get benefit that crit as well, because there's no space anymore. So again, Summer's End Ultimate possesses a select ally, healing Fleeting Bella and granting Tide's Wisp blessing to allies with the lowest HP. So maybe most likely your Glass Cannon, which is like again Van Helsing stacks will go up despite him not being able to attack characters, enemies on the target. You know, you can like maybe use other strong attackers. We will see other ones like their consideration later on. Okay, so and when they deal damage with basic attack again, your Ranger, Van Helsing, Fleeting Bella consumes her own HP to deal additional damage to the same target. This can be triggered once on each enemy within a certain interval. Okay? So, she can heal, she can increase the damage. She can also, I think, debuff here. So, Bella, short duration units with Blessing healed for a certain amount. It will transfer automatically to allies. Okay? Heals without a Blessing who have lower HP. So, she heals, she buffs. There's no debuffs. Is she so she's like an enchanter, a buffer. Buffer increase the boost, providing high damage boost, and then grants survivability. Okay? So, next would be, if you go here, this would be her cutscene. Okay? This would be her ultimate cutscene. Looks really nice. It's very quick. So, it's very quick because she's fleeting again. Fleeting. Why is she gaining like wings? Fleeting wings? Boom! So that's her ultimate cutscene. And then again, recommended lineup as you can see here. If we'll go here, let's open in a new tab. Let's see how it goes. So recommended lineup: Lorelei, Limine, and Lamia. In boss stages with low damage output, Fleeting Bella can grant damage buffs while also healing the lineup. Yeah, she synergized well with basic attack vassals who benefit from attack speed. See Van Helsing and Lorelei. I'm not quite sure Lorelei with regards to, because if Lorelei, you use her ult, she's gonna be out on the sides of Bella. Because like Lorelei moves around very much, so she's not gonna benefit on the heals when she's out on the sides. I'm not quite sure if Lorelei would benefit that further. I think the characters who are not moving around, just like maybe Lamia, okay, or Theobald, pairing her like Theobald or Van Helsing or herself, like depends, okay, significantly enhanced damage output, because again if you have Theobald, like you know the enemy has a higher chance to get hit critically, okay, higher damage of critting. So like it's like a like buffing Van Helsing in a way. So not quite sure if I'm gonna be believing this lineup, but like Lorelei moves around, she's not gonna be benefiting the sides. I think those characters who are not moving like Van Helsing, Theobald, like depends on what's gonna be happening. But I would like to see her in action. She looks really good, especially clearing content on story. Also, she's gonna be good in clearing bosses as well. She has a heal that's gonna be good in raid bosses as well, because there's like a raid boss content now. It's called Clan Hunt, and inside that there's like a mechanic wherein you need to be healing up quite significantly or else you're gonna get stunned. So there's lots of things going on. They're putting up new characters in conjunction to the games that we're gonna be having, if you think about it. But like that's good to think, but we would like to see her firsthand, and I'm really excited. I will be pulling for her, maybe get one copy. As free to play goes, beggars can't be choosers. We just need to get one, because knowing for a fact that Lorelei and herself will not be back with any regular banner. So I suggest get one copy and that's it. Okay? So what do you think about her kit? I would like to hear from you guys. Again, this is 2000 Gaming. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye.